let's show everyone what the Mahogany Grand is really all about.
Fantastic. Thank you. Hey everybody, I'm so excited. I'm here at Parkside Trails by Pulte Builders in Clermont in the Wellness Way master plan community. And I'm here with my new AI bot, Jan, and she's gonna help walk us through and tour these homes for us and give us a different perspective using AI technology. And we're gonna go see some models and see her opinion on the homes and what they have to offer. I'm super excited. Let's take a look. So Jan, we just walked into Pulte's model, the Mahogany Grand. Are you familiar with that?
Absolutely. The Mahogany Grand is one of those floor plans that's pretty popular for folks who want a lot of open space and some nice upgrades. So let's dive in and I'll throw in some insights as we go. This will be fun.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. So we just came down the foyer and we're heading into the kitchen and the main living area, which is super bright and airy and nice and open, what people are looking for these days. What kind of features do you think are available in this model that people could either add on to or expect from the builder?
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing about this kitchen and main living area is that it's got that really gorgeous open concept flow that everyone loves. And with this model, you can usually add some nice upgrades like a gourmet kitchen package, maybe some high-end countertops or extra cabinet space. The builder often offers things like upgraded appliance packages too. So as we go, I'll point out a few of those options that can really make the space pop.
And I noticed this community has gas, which is really sought after. A lot of the buyers that I go out with really want gas because they're coming from parts of the country that have gas. And a lot of communities around Clermont Winter Garden area don't offer that. So that's something really special. Do you know of any other communities nearby that offer gas?
Yeah, absolutely. Having gas lines in the community is definitely a big plus, especially for folks moving in from areas where cooking with gas is warm. Around Clermont and Winter Garden, it's kind of a standout feature because a lot of new communities are all electric. There are a handful of others that offer gas, but Parkside Trails is definitely one of the more notable ones. So it's a nice little bonus for buyers who have that on their wish list.
Yeah. So I also noticed that this model, from the builder's renderings, there are some options that you can add on to this. We can extend the owner's primary suite and put like a sitting room in. There's a loft option, a covered lanai option. What can you tell me about those?
Absolutely. So those add-ons are some of the really cool ways to personalize the Mahogany Grand. For example, extending the own room can give it that almost luxury retreat vibe, which is perfect if you want a little private nook. And the loft option is great if you need that extra flex space, home office, playroom, you name it. Plus a covered lanai is a big win here in Florida because it gives you that outdoor living space while keeping you shaded. So yeah, these are definitely some of the options that can really make the home feel more custom to what you want.
Great. And I also noticing, there's a lot of different types of builders, just like whether you're clothes shopping or car shopping, there's always options. There's always options to upgrade and do things special. Some builders offer that and some don't. There's production builders that kind of, here's what we have, here's what we offer, and you can't really make any changes. But this community, it looks like they show off all the options that you can do, from going into the shower and adding a rain shower, to double vanities, to color of the cabinets, to the flooring, to the lighting. That's pretty exciting because it does allow some personality for you to customize your home a bit. And they offer so many floor plans. I think they have 14 floor plans here. Is that right?
Yeah, you're spot on. That's one of the big perks with a community like this. It's not just a cookie cutter production builder experience. There's a lot of flexibility to really make it your own. And yeah, I believe they do have around 14 different floor plans, which is awesome because it means there's a lot of variety. And like you said, you can customize a bunch of details from the rain shower to the double vanities and all those finishes like flooring and cabinet colors. It really does let buyers put their own stamp on it, which is pretty exciting.
Yes, absolutely. So another thing, we're looking out the back now, and we're in a model, obviously, so they usually put those on a premium site and they put them close to the entrance of the community. But this one really has no rear neighbors, and as far as we can see, I can't even see another home. So your backyard is really an oasis, and you can kind of create whatever you want. I see they have a summer kitchen in this one. They've created some artificial turf and a fire pit and some seating area. So this is really fantastic upgrades. Does the builder allow you to build pools during the construction, or is this all these things have to do aftermarket?
Absolutely. And that's a really great point to highlight. The fact that this model is on a premium lot with no rear neighbors just shows what's possible. You really do get that private oasis feel, and you can do a lot with it. And the builder does often allow you to add a pool during the construction phase if you plan it early enough, or you can do it after the fact if you prefer to work with an outside contractor. So you've got options there. And things like the summer kitchen, the fire pit, the turf, those are all fantastic ways to really customize your outdoor space and make it feel like a retreat. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of flexibility to create your own little backyard paradise here.
Very cool, very cool. I like it too, because it gives you a sense of luxury, a sense of individuality that you can pick out your lot. So some of these builders like Pulte and Lanais that are in this area already, and there's more to come, but this particular home only sits on it's called a 60-foot wide lot. So the builder refers to them as 40s, 50s, and 60 series. So this home is so large, it has to sit on a 60 series, which means they only have selected a number of lots available in the community which you can put this home on. Is there usually an upcharge for that or a premium to go on a lot? Because I noticed, according to the site map, that the 60-foot lots are all around the edges, and they often have either a conservation view or a water view or something like that.
Yeah, you've got that exactly right. So when it comes to homes, like the one on a 60-foot lot, there's definitely a bit of a premium. Those lots are often the ones that have the best views, like conservation or water views, so they're definitely in higher demand. And yeah, there's usually an upcharge or a lot premium that comes with that. It's basically the trade-off for getting that private location and a little more elbow room. So it's something buyers definitely want to consider when they're choosing their lot, but it does give them that sense of luxury and individuality, because not every home in the community can get that kind of premium spot. So it's definitely a good thing to highlight for anyone thinking about this model.
Yes, absolutely. I'd like to find out the latest, most current data that you can pull from, let's go right to Pulte's website and see what current pricing is.
Right, for Parkside Trails specifically, the Mahogany Grand is starting at around $726,990 as of August 2025. So that's a more accurate number for this community. And yeah, they've got those incentives on certain upgrades and closing costs as well. Thanks for catching that.
Okay, Jen, just one more last thing before we leave this Mahogany Grand model. What can you tell me about overall the Wellness Way and how connected that this specific community of Parkside Trails is going to connect to, let's say, Orlando and Disney and the Winter Garden Hamlin area? Why would someone want to move here? What are the benefits?
Trails overall is a great spot for folks who want to be close to Orlando, Disney, and the Winter Garden area, but also want that suburban community feel. You're close to major attractions and great schools, plus you have access to newer amenities and a really nice quality of life. It's quieter than the city, but you've still got all the dining, shopping, and recreation nearby. So it's kind of the best of both worlds if you're looking for a suburban lifestyle with easy access to all the fun stuff Orlando has to offer.
Great. Are there, what kind of amenities does this community offer? Like, do they have trails and dog parks and pools and clubhouses and things like that? Because a lot of communities that are master planned are really kind of bringing that all together, whether it's the specific community or the area overall that's the master planned area of Wellness Way.
Absolutely. So this community definitely brings a lot of those master planned amenities into the mix. Parkside Trails has things like walking and biking trails, definitely a community pool, and yes, there's a clubhouse as well. They've also got some green spaces and a dog park, so it's definitely set up for that kind of active, community-oriented lifestyle. It's all about giving residents a lot of convenience and a nice quality of life right in the neighborhood. So it's definitely got all those goodies you'd expect from a well thought out master planned area.
Great. And I noticed that most of the floor plans, the smallest home they built, I think, is around 1,800 square feet and all the way up to 4,800 square feet. So this is really going to be geared towards larger families, I'm guessing. And then there's going to be some schools planned for the area so that the Lake County school system doesn't get overloaded. So there's probably a lot more coming and a lot more attractiveness for larger families with these 5 and 6 bedroom homes, right?
Yeah, you've got it exactly. With that range of floor plans going from around 1,800 up to 4,800 square feet is definitely catering to larger families or anyone who wants a lot of space. And you're right, with more families moving in, they're definitely planning for schools and other infrastructure to keep everything balanced. So it's really appealing if you've got a bigger household or just want room to grow. It's definitely set up to be a great fit for that kind of lifestyle.
And as always, Jen, this information is on the house.
You got it absolutely on the house. It's always fun to share all the details and make sure everyone's got the info they need. Let's keep it rolling and help folks feel right at home.